Welcome back, everyone, to Piney Plays the Dragon Disciple, where last time we managed to finally wake Lord Arden, and now we need to concentrate on our next problem. What happened to the Codex pages? And what is Hearsome's role in this? So I'm speaking now here with Hawthorne, a dryad of the earliest days, to see what she has to say about it. Lord Arden has been awakened from his cursed pine leaf, thanks to you. And what a tale Lord Arden had to tell, now that he's awake, for it seems his slumber and these codex pages you seek to reclaim are connected. It was Hearsome, the Prince of Satyrs, who placed a curse on Lord Arden, and now Lord Arden tells us that it was Hearsome who employed those hags to steal the codex pages. So, what does Hearsome want with these codex pages? Ah, that's the question. I know that Hearsome well enough to see that old fool cares only about the Feywild. Far-flung plains hold no fascination for him. So why this sudden interest in stealing magic text about other planes? And that's not the only mysterious activity Hearsome has been involved with lately. I need to get to the bottom of Hearsome's plots. He's always up to something, and you want to get those codex pages back. So, might I suggest that we join forces to unravel this tale? And so this starts the Fables of Feywild Part 2, which is CR6. But, what does Hearsome want with these codex pages? When Lord Arden learned that Hearsome brought the stolen codex pages to the Windward, he immediately tried to meet with his neighbor, Baron Bitterspine, to discuss the matter. Yet, when he sent a messenger to Bitterspine Hall, he learned the strangest news. Baron Bitterspine has disappeared. Well, that explains why he wasn't present when I visited his hall earlier. Then, just a few days later, Hearsome placed his curse on Lord Arden, silencing him. Do you see the common thread running through this web? I suspect that if we find Baron Bitterspine, we would also learn much about Hearsome and his plans. The Baron's wife has been searching for him. Yes, probably also wanting to get away from the Prince of Frost on occasion. Okay, I'll speak to Baroness Bitterspine, and perhaps she could point me in the right direction. Okay, yes, that is definitely Baroness Bitterspine. Why did I think that I would find help here? I do better to rely on pixies than the summer court. I see the winter and summer courts don't always get along together. Ah, Pineleaf! Perhaps you might be able to help where the others will not. I saw what you accomplished in Bitterspine Palace, as well as what you did for Lord Arden. My husband, the Baron Bitterspine, has vanished, and I need someone to look for him. Someone reliable. Not like these gadabouts. Alright, and where did the Baron meet with Hearsome? Well, the Baron had gone to Icemount Lodge to meet with Hearsome. It's a hunting lodge not far from Bitterspine Palace, but my husband never returned. Will you go there and look for him? I'm sure there must be some sort of clue there. All right, fine. I'll go to Icemount Lodge and search for the Baron. I have made it to Icemount Lodge.
Snow drifts into the open gateway of the abandoned lodge.
Well, I guess snow is something to expect in this part of the Feywild.
You spot Hearsam, the Prince of Satyrs, through the gate.
We meet again, Bear. I see you're still here, carrying out your duties.
You know that I am bound to this place, Prince. It was your command.
You don't seem very enthusiastic about it. As it happens, I'm about to have a very important meeting here, and I don't wish to be disturbed. I'll need some guards. Reliable guards, not a grumpy old flea bag like yourself. Let's see. Yes, that should do it. Don't bother to get up, Bear. I wouldn't want to interrupt your busy schedule.
The bear looks up at you. He's known you were there all along.
You might as well come in.
He grumbles as he opens the gate.
Well, how did he open the gate? Speak a magic word or something like that? I mean, it's not like he has opposable thumbs or anything like that. Well, I suppose he could. No, I'm not going to ask. It's the Feywild. I greet you, traveler. I don't say welcome, for none who come to this new, now forlorn place feel welcome here. Even Hearsome, who treats this lodge as his own, is an intruder. What is it that you want here? Speak quickly, while Hearsome is distracted by his meeting. Yes, I'm looking for Baron Bitterspine. I've heard that he might be around here somewhere. Baron Bitterspine? It's been some time since I heard that name, but yes, I might be able to direct you to him. Before I show you the Baron, however, I require some things from you. 3 things, to be exact. 3 things. It's a trend in the Feywild, isn't it? Why am I not surprised? Okay, very well, Bear. What are these 3 things? First, I need the sap of a sky oak. That will not be difficult. One grows in a clearing nearby. Next, I require some owlbear butter. It's a rare substance, but you might ask the gnome who lives nearby. He's a baker and might know where you can get some. Lastly, bring me the gloves of a giant. There I cannot help you. There are precious few giants in these parts, apart from the Fomorians who live beneath the earth. When you have found these 3 things, return to me. I shall lead you to the Baron. Right. Get 3 things, come back, and talk to you. Understood!
The bear agrees to help you find the Baron, but first you must bring him 3 items.
Yeah. Okay. Well, these were the guards that Hearsome set out. Hello! Somehow I had a feeling any guards from Hearsome. I figure I am here in the Bitter Mountains or whatever they're called. So fire should be an effective weapon here, right? It's amazing. He thought that topiary would make more effective guards than a bear. Well, of course, the bear just let me in, so I suppose he had a point there. They are goblin topiary, in fact. Let's see. Goblinary? Goblinary? Topiblins? Topiblins. Yeah, topiblins. Okay, so we had to worry about topiblins as we came around here. And this must be the baker. What have I done? Hearsome will be furious when he finds out. And when I promised him so much, I suppose there are some things a gnome was just not meant to bake. Oh, hello there. I need some owlbear butter, and I was told that you might have some. How do you make owlbear butter anyway? Imbecile! How do you make any butter? First, you milk the owlbear. Okay. So you take owlbear milk and turn it into butter. Okay, so that verifies that owlbears are mammalian, all right? But wait, why should I share recipes with you when the whole life has been ruined? No, I do not have any owlbear butter. My supply was stolen, and my custard cakes as well. And to add insult to injury, the thief who took them was my greatest creation. You're a baker, aren't you? How could one of your creations steal your stuff? I am not a baker. I am the greatest baker in all the Feywild. Has not the Prince of Satyrs brought me here to work exclusively for him? Did I not promise here some of the most intricate and unique baked goods ever created? And did I not deliver on my promise? But alas, I succeeded too well. Little did I know when I began working on my larger-than-life gingerbread man that I would end up creating a gingerbread golem. A gingerbread golem, you said. Indeed! How was I to know that my creation would be so detailed, so dynamic, so perfect in every way that I would come to life? Now my creation has run off into the lodge with all of my ingredients, and it was babbling about baking more of his own kind. Your son will be furious if he finds his lodge run with baked goods. Please, my friend, though it breaks my heart, I must beg you to destroy my creation. It's the only thing to do, and perhaps you will also find the owlbear butter that you seek. This is the first time I've asked about the hunt, been asked to hunt for baked goods. Okay.
The gnome baker tells you that he doesn't have any owlbear butter. A gingerbread golem that he created has run off with his entire supply, along with a collection of delectable custard-filled cakes.
Wonderful.
Sugar and butter and flour too.
Right. Okay.
Pick up a cake to make someone new.
Well,
With the same magic that turned bread into me.
okay. You're just gonna run about?
I'm going to bake a whole friend army.
An army. Hey, you're gonna run out eventually, aren't you? And somehow, maybe I shouldn't spit poison onto the gingerbread
All that's
golem.
left of the gingerbread golem is a huge pile of crumbs. Amid his remains, you find a large pot of owlbear butter.
Oh, nice. Okay. Now I have the owlbear butter. Let's get out of here and find the next ingredient I need. What's this way?
The portal flickers to life, and a dark figure steps through.
There you are, Archfey.
Oh,
I have come as you requested.
the hooded figure.
Have you obtained the Codex pages?
Naturally. Though it took some doing. The mortals gave my hags a bit of trouble, but once I was concealed by the enchantment, I was able to make off with the pages, and leave those druids none the wiser.
Then let us be done with this. Hand over the pages.
Now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. There are two sides to this deal. And how can I be sure that you'll deliver what you've promised?
You ask much. You wish to transform the entire Feywild.
Oh, I wish to restore the Feywild. Return it to what it was before the Eladrin littered it with courts and palaces. This was once a place of unfettered freedom, touched only by the pure hand of nature.
Nature, yes, you needn't worry about that. I have found a place that civilization has never touched. A place where nature is unbounded. All you need do is open the door, and nature will flow forth like a flood.
You keep talking about this door, well and good, but what I need is the key.
The key is my secret for now. You'll receive it when the time is right. We will arrange one more meeting, where we'll make our exchange. Yet, as you seem impatient, so I have brought a gift. Corrupted unicorns, a breed found nowhere in this place. You'll find they make effective servants.
Effective spies, you mean? But no worries. I'll find a use for them, I'm sure.
Remember, Archfey, you're not the only one who can do me this service. Yet if you fulfill your word, I will fulfill mine. Farewell.
So, I'm wondering whether the existence of that gave Candace the idea of saying that a hooded figure put down the series, or whether the hooded figure actually did put down the series. So, I guess that would be something to wonder about. But yes, strange hooded fellow. Let's get into here.
You open the door and step into the massive sky oak, only to find yourself plummeting downward.
Fortunately, I have Featherfall, so it wasn't much of a plummet as much as a drift. Featherfall does have its uses. There we go. Now, let us continue on into here. Actually, the way I play, I have a feeling it's probably kept me alive on quite a number of occasions. Sometimes I wish Lotro and ESO had a Featherfall thing, though I don't think Featherfall would work would fit very well in Middle Earth, at least. Now, oh, there we go. But anyway, we will have a lot more to deal with the hooded figure in the future. That is for sure. Let's see, how about this, that. Yeah, okay, fine. So of course, the next trick is, is there a purpose of these things? I've never quite figured out, is there a real purpose to those? Oh, actually, that's interesting. No, because if this had any purpose to it, then that would be there, and yeah, I don't think I've ever found anything useful out of that, which is, well, I mean, what is it doing there if it's actually, hold on. No, because the sap is right there. Okay. Hold on. Yeah. No, okay, I thought maybe I've noticed something useful in there. But it is still not useful. Never mind, let's just get back to our regularly scheduled puzzle solution. Maybe these weird things are tied to the red locations. Maybe that's something I could just test out. But for now, I think I've got the primary solution here.
A blob of sky oak sap seeps out of the massive tree. You pick up the sticky sap. What could the bear possibly want with this?
All right, so what happens? Right, because that turned that on. Aha! So it brings out monsters. Okay, so this red one. Do they keep on coming out as long as that connection is there? Yes! So that's what it looks like. How about that? Oh, okay, fine. Curiosity is satisfied on that count. Now... Oops. Alright, well, I got a third round. So, things that keep on just coming out as long... out of those things. Now I guess the other one will connect these and they'll spit out fire or something like that. Well, we know how we can test that. Alright, so that means that I will have to... Yep, answer that question. Okay, curiosity satisfied. I never noticed this before, but it looks more like I'm crawling up than trying to walk up the stairs. Well, that's two of the ingredients here. Now I need the third one, which is the gloves of a giant. Let's see, how about here? Hi! Okay, more topi blends. Alright, and in here, additional topi blends. Okay, good. Ah, hello. Hello there. New here, take it? Oh, please enjoy exploring the lodge. Though I must admit, the place isn't exactly looking at its best right now. You can talk? You're not going to come to life and attack me or anything like that, are you? Oh, now, why would I do that? And the purpose of a statue is to be beautiful. A moment of grace frozen in time. Imagine a statue running after you, arms and legs flailing everywhere. No, not for me, thank you very much. I am content to stand here, be beautiful, and watch people come and go. Now that there's been much, not that there's been much of that lately. Have you seen a giant around? I need to find one. A giant? Oh no, of course not. There are no giants allowed inside the lodge. Here's someone to stand for it, nor the Baron before him. Oh no, the only giants around here are the Fomorians, who live beneath the ground, and therefore by hangs a tale. Long ago, they were cursed for... Okay, then how do I get underground? Speed it up, I'm in a hurry. Well, there's no need to be rude. If that's the way you're going to be, I'll give to you but the merest hint. Yes, to find to find what you seek will require a deep dive. Won't anyone in this place give me a straight answer? No, it's the Feywild. I know. A deep dive. Fine. I'll break a little pottery out of pique. Let's go and dive. Oh. Well, at least I'm a damp here, so I may get a little damp. But I don't have to worry about running out of breath. There we go. Well, actually, I think that was for returning afterwards, not for actually the dive itself. But it'll save me a step when I return. Here you go. Anything here? Anything here? Yeah. Oh, hold on. I hear. Yes. Well, I wasn't attacked by giants. Well, giant spiders, but I don't think Fomorians are spiders. Alright, let's see. Exactly what they are. I know some type of giant or whatever, but I have an idea what they are in D&D, of course, because we've been running into them all over the place. But exactly what they are in Irish folklore, other than a nuisance, and that they're
A
likely
massive
big.
figure looms in the murk ahead. You found one of the Fomorians, twisted giants who live in the caverns beneath the Feywild.
Is that the Cauldron of Plenty? I mean, they did at least one point and steal that. Was it called Cauldron of Plenty? Was that what it was called? Cauldron of Life? Well, some sort of magic cauldron. Go Grip Hands. Oh, perfect name for a giant from which I need to get some gloves. Surface Grub, what are you doing down here? Have you lost your way? Or lost your mind? Neither, your largeness. Instead, I've come to ask, can I have your gloves? My gloves? Why should I give my gloves to a worm? I assume that there'll be a series of tasks that I'll need to do in order to... Enough! I will not tolerate you like bursting into my home and demanding my handwear. Prepare to die, grub. Well, that simplifies things.
You strip the gloves off of the dead Fomorian, and they immediately shrink down to your size. They're magic, of course.
Of course, this is the Feywild. Anyway, I guess it's time to find the bear? Or find the Baron? Well, I found bear traps, but I have a feeling I'll be looking for an untrapped bear. Bit of a thread the needle situation with characters that need to actually breathe in order to do this. This is sometimes difficult for me to get right. Now that lever, of course, opened up the ladder. That I think that's what triggered the ladder being there. So I didn't have to worry about that little bit. Now, let's see. I believe that this will get me to the bear. Whoops. But of course, more toplines. I mean, how often do you get to use the word topline? I gotta use it for all it's worth. I don't think I'm going to run into many more of those. Hello there. You have fulfilled your end of the bargain. Now it is time for me to fulfill mine. Follow me. I shall lead you to the Baron. No tricks now. I expect to be face to face with the Baron when this is over. Follow me. Okay. All right. Now then, I require one more thing of you. I must warn you, it might not be pleasant. All right, you said that you're taking me to the Baron. Well, And so you shall see him, if you follow my instructions. Now kindly put the gloves on the gloves of a giant. Well, I don't see how that can hurt, except to maybe making me a little stronger. You put on the gloves, and a strange sensation flows through your hands. Clearly the gloves have been enchanted in some way. Very good. Now, spread the tree sap on the gloves. Well, that'll ruin a perfectly good set of gloves, but if you must. All right, now I have sap on my gloves. Splendid. Now, put the owlbear butter in my mouth. And the bear stretches his mouth open wide, revealing a large, very sharp teeth. Sure. Okay, fine. I put the owlbear butter in his mouth. Almost done. Now, reach into my throat with the glove, as far as you can, and then pull. If you say so. All right. All right, okay. Boy. Okay, I got through the mouth. Thank goodness for the slippery owlbear butter. So now I'm able to get down deep. And hold on, there's something down there. Wait, is that hair? They pull it. Okay, more. Pair further, and you pull harder, and the hand begins to tingle in an energy as the glove's enchanted lens you an additional strength. Eventually, whatever is down there starts to move, gradually at first, and then faster and faster. Then at last, it's out, and the bear that held it seems to collapse. Dazed, I see an Eladrin. What? How? Who? Oh yeah, the Baron?
You don the giant's gloves, reach deep inside the bear's mouth, and pull out an Eladrin.
I am Baron Bitterspine. You must forgive this roundabout method of introducing myself, but the terms of Hearsom's enchantment forbade me from telling others of my true identity. Fortunately, you were able to break the spell. Now, what can I do for you? Oh, so Hearsom transformed you into a bear? I was sent to find you, Baron. People think that you disappeared because you knew one of Hearsom's secrets. And they were correct, for I had learned Hearsom's greatest secret of all, a secret that could lead to his defeat. Ooh, good. Maybe I could get me those Codex pages. The Prince of Satyrs cast enchantments on me to keep me quiet. He turned me into a bear, forbade me from revealing my identity, and cursed me to remain inside this lodge. But now that you have freed me from these spells, we can... Wait. What's that? Sounds like... Hoofbeats? Unicorn?
A black unicorn bursts into the room, and a voice sounds in your mind. You have tampered with one of Hearsom's servants. My new master demands that you be punished for your impudence.
Okay.
Baron Bitterspine says he knows a secret that could defeat Hearsam. You should deliver the news to Winwood Hall. You can use that information to plan your next move.
Okay. Ring of Spring Storms. Interesting. Problem is I only have one of them. That's the thing is, by the time I get a full set together, I would probably be 3 levels above this. Well, I know what Hearsom decided to do with the unicorns. As I was saying before the interruption, I have learned Hearsom's most carefully guarded secret. Suspecting that he was up to some kind of scheme, I followed Hearsom here to my hunting lodge, where he was not invited, I should add. And who should I find but the same mysterious stranger that you saw earlier? I overheard the two plotting together. Hearsom told the stranger that he had ordered a needle to be made, a magic needle that held Hearsom's Archfae's immortality inside of it, which is what he needed in order to go to the prime material plane and to hide his identity so that he could steal the Codex pages. And did he explain why he had it made? Or where it is? Alas, I cannot say, for I arrived in the middle of their conversation. And before I could learn more, Hirsum spotted me and cursed me to remain trapped here as a bear. The rest, you know. Alright, I'll take this news back to Winwood Hall. Thank you very much. Okay, it is time for us to return. Actually, even without the set bonuses, that's a pretty nice ring. So, yes, I did decide to use it. And that is right over. So this one. Here we go. Look at this. Lightning lore, magnetism, sonic lore, resonance, a yellow slot that's available if I wish to put something into there. And who knows, maybe I can get another piece of the set. Oh, actually, it's Bitterspine I wish to speak with. You found him! I'm sure that you would. My husband thanks you for what you've done. The Baron had learned one of Hirsum's most closely guarded secrets. Hirsum silenced him with his curse, and then humiliated the Baron by using our lodge as his own. And what a strange secret! For what my husband learned was that Hirsum has a magical needle made, a needle that contained Hirsum's Arc-Fae immortality. What did he want with that, I wonder? Well, I'm going to try to find out, though I suspect that's something to do with the Codex pages. Yes, it most likely does. So, let's see. What have we got here? We have got an outfit. C plus the plus 5 vitality outfit, repair amplification. What is repair amplification? First of all, why have an outfit of repair amplification or are Warforged even allowed to? Or I suppose an artificer might be able to use one in order to work with constructs and the like. That's the thing. Yeah, excluded. Warforged. So it sounds like I don't know. This sounds like a strange thing to have with an outfit. Oh well. Deathblock bracers of move silently. I think I prefer it with intimidate. Okay, fine. Well, what's this going to lead to? We're going to find that out in the next episode of Piney Plays The Dragon Disciple.